So if you find yourself lying to other people just to be liked, if you find yourself apologizing for things that are not your fault just to keep peace around the group, if you find yourself being anything other than who you really are just to make other people happy, then this video is for you. I used to think that being a nice girl meant that you need to put other people's needs before yours. I used to think that it means you need to say yes even when you want to say no. I used to think that it means that you need to make people around you comfortable even if it's hurting you inside. And I did not even realize that I was living in so much fear of being disliked, fear of being rejected, fear of not being accepted in the group, fear of people not liking me. And the first thing that I started doing was to just be aware that I have this tendency of people pleasing. And then I had to ask myself, why do I feel the need to please others? So what you can do is you need to start journaling about your life. Journal. And when you do that, you will see your patterns. You'll see if you are the person who usually prioritizes other people over you. You will see that if you're someone who usually wants other people to be at peace, even if it means being at war with yourself. Start journaling, start getting to know yourself, start being on your own and asking yourself questions and being aware of just the way you do things. And this will really help you to be aware that you are a people pleaser or if you are not. And also just start being aware of how do you feel after saying yes to someone. And you will see if this is something that you didn't really want to say yes to, but you wanted to say yes because maybe you wanted to save a friendship. Okay. And then once you are aware that you are a people pleaser, then you need to start working on overcoming this. Find out where is it coming from. Is it coming maybe from your childhood where you wanted to be safe, where you wanted people to love you, where you wanted to have friends, where you wanted people to accept you? Be aware of those voices that are in your head. Where are they coming from? Who is that? And then ask yourself if it's true or not. Spend time with your inner child. I cannot emphasize how important it is to spend time with your inner child. For a very long time, I used to avoid inner child meditation because the first time I did inner child meditation, I cried. I bawled my eyes out because I could not believe how precious my little inner child was, how fearful she was, how out of place she was. And I had to spend time with myself. I had to face myself. I had to sit down sometimes and just be quiet and listen and see, what does she want? Maybe does she want a hug? Does she want to just sit with me? Does she want me to play with her? Whatever it is, make it normalize doing the inner child work. It's really going to help you with so much. And another thing that has really helped me was the Ho'oponopono prayer, the one that says that I am sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. That has really helped to clear a lot of traumas from the past that I was not even aware that I had. So another thing that you need to do to overcome your people pleasing is you need to be okay with being disliked. There's a song that I really love that says that people are not everyone is going to love me because I am not money. It's a Maskandi song, so I'm just translating that. It means that I am not money, so not everyone is going to like me. So be okay with that. Be okay with people not liking you, because you also know that there are people that you don't like, that you don't even know, celebrities that you feel like, I don't like this one, and they've never done anything to you. They don't even know you. You don't even know them besides just seeing them on the screen, but you don't like them. So it is okay for people to not like you. It is okay to be not everyone's cup of tea. Accept that, be okay with that. As long as you like yourself, as long as you love yourself, that is okay. Spend time looking yourself in the mirror, reaffirming to yourself that I love myself, I accept myself, I approve of myself. Because if you don't love yourself, if you don't approve of yourself, you will spend so much time trying to seek validation from other people, not knowing that other people don't even care about you. They don't even care about what you need, and they don't even know what you need. You are the one who knows you best. You are the one who knows what you need best. So be there for yourself, love yourself, approve of yourself, reassure yourself that you are okay, you are safe. Do meditation, do prayer, do grounding exercises just to reaffirm to yourself that you are safe, you are okay, you are lovable, you are valuable. If you are a Christian, read the Bible, pray, ask God to help you to love yourself, because when you know who you are, when you know who you belong to, it's going to be easy for you to love yourself, to accept yourself. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is to dislike kids? Kids are just lovable wherever you are. If you see a child smiling, you have no choice but to smile as well. So know that there's also a kid inside of you. There's an inner child within you that is smiling, that just wants to be embraced, and lean towards that. Love, approve of yourself, remind yourself that you are worthy, you are valuable just as you are. You don't need to do anything to be worthy. You don't need to please anyone to be happy. You don't need to do anything. You are a human being, not a human doing. Okay. And then another thing that you can do to overcome this people-pleasing tendency is you need to learn to prioritize your needs. Ask yourself, what do I need? And prioritize that, and also set boundaries. I used to think that boundaries was just about other people telling them that you cannot talk to me like this, you cannot do this to me. But boundaries are about you as well. They start with you. So if you know that you're not supposed to be watching Netflix for the whole day, set that boundary for yourself that I'm not going to allow myself to binge TV the whole day. And when you know that it is time to sleep, go to bed. Remember, now as an adult, you don't have a parent who's going to tell you that you need to go and sleep right now. That is your responsibility. If you know that you need to go and sleep at 10 p.m., do that, because no one is going to do that for you. Set boundaries for yourself. Stop lying to yourself. I feel like when you are lying to yourself, it's going to be easy to lie other people, which is going to make you to be inauthentic. And then you end up saying yes, even though you wanted to say no. And then you end up being resentful and being angry. I think for me, it also didn't help that I was with someone who wanted me to be a people pleaser. For an example, if I say something that was hurtful to me, he would be angry and say that you have ruined my day. And then as a result, I would think, okay, even if there's something that is hurting me, I'm not going to tell him how I feel right now. I'm going to wait for the right moment. And that way I was building resentment and anger within me, and I was not being authentic, because even when someone is asking, are you okay, I would lie and say that I'm okay, even though I was not okay. So learn to be honest with yourself. That way it will be easy for you to be honest with others. And then do something that they call separation of tasks. So know what is your task and what is not your task. Know that what other people think of you is none of your business. What is important is what you think of yourself, which is why you really need to spend time with yourself, doing meditation, looking yourself in the mirror, journaling about yourself, writing love letters to yourself, or just letters to your younger self or your future self or your current self, just to know yourself more, know what you want, approving of yourself, being proud of yourself. Because if you lose yourself because you're trying to be loved by others, then those people are not even loving the real you. They are loving a fake you, and that is not what you want. You want to be authentic. I would rather be loved for who I am. I would rather be hated for who I am than to be liked for the person that I am not. And what I have found is when I am at peace with myself, I sleep well. When I'm at peace with myself, am lighter. When I'm at peace with myself, I love myself more. So I've made a decision that, you know what, I would rather be at war with everybody else if it means being at peace with myself. So you need to learn to prioritize yourself. You need to learn that you cannot pour from an empty cup. And I think most women, this is really difficult because we are celebrated and we are taught to put other people first, be it our families or our kids. But real self-love means that you put yourself first, you fill your cup first, so that you can pour the overflow to your loved ones, to your kids. If you are empty, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you pour from your cup that is half, it means that you are taking what you have already, and then you're going to be left with nothing, and that is going to leave you sick, that is going to leave you resentful, that is going to leave you angry and thinking that the world is against you. So from today, take time to prioritize yourself. Take time to set boundaries with yourself and with others. Be okay with not being liked, because you are not money. And know that when you are authentic, then your tribe will find you. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think? And thank you so much for your time and for your energy. I love you. Don't forget to leave a heart on the comment section below and leave a thumbs up. It really helps and motivates me to keep going. I love you. Goodbye.